Yeah, dog, Thomas G here once again with another cryptocurrency video for you guys. Welcome to the channel. Don't forget to smash the like button, drop a comment, and always remember I'm not a financial advisor, for damn sure not a professional, and don't ever allow a social media influencer on any social media platform out there to influence you when it comes to cryptocurrency, because you could get wrecked. Very important to do your own research. You got to do it. So my last video on the Pulsechain Market recap, I talked about the green candles that were going to happen right before the countdown of the Bitcoin halving, and everything I said played out. Where people were going to chase the candles and people were going to get wrecked. And I also mentioned about Richard Hart tweets wrecking people. And then here we go again with the Richard Hart tweets, about EHEX. I took the last tweet, pretty much him just saying, the same thing. Market has chosen, PHEX over EHEX. But in the same sentence, he's saying, if you like EHEX and you want it to be liquid, have a thick LP, well, provide liquidity on Pulsechain where there's cheaper gas fees. If you like it that much, buy it. And you never know, it could recover. Cryptocurrencies go down 85 to 95%. He's saying all the things that I think are true about crypto, and it's reasonable to speculate like, hey man, it's down big, but it can recover big. And the thing that's happening right now, the sentiment in the space, because the green candles happened. The Bitcoin halving countdown ended and the sell-off started to happen. We're heading right back to square one as far as prices and sentiment. And Bitcoin's like $64,000. We're not at new all-time highs there. For sure not with Ethereum. The market's going to take a month or so to digest what just happened. And based off the 4-year cycles, this is normal. Pulsechain's a little different because you do got a very active, loud influencer type of founder. Maybe when he tweets something, he influences the market overall on Pulsechain heavily. So when he tweets something that doesn't sound bullish or positive about EHEX, it started to go down. But HEX was going down as well. And that's because, like I mentioned in my video last week, that the market was going to spike and, crash back down. So everything's bonded together, though. When one does good, has a good day, they both have a good day. That's EHEX and HEX. HEX and Pulse and Pulsex. Inc. kind of has a mind of its own when Richard pumps it, because the large wallet holders didn't sacrifice for it. See, that's the key difference. That's why Inc. could have a parabolic move versus everything else and do really good. And that's why Richard Hart has shown that and proven that, using SAC funds to buy into it. But when prices get this low, and people saw what it did from 79 cents all the way to $9, they're loading up the dips and they're trading it. So you're going to be at war with traders, swing traders. The SAC funds will run dry trying to buy out swing trades and big wallet holders, okay? So Richard Hart's play on all that Ethereum he bought, I think it was like 150,000 plus Ethereum. It might be 170,000 Ethereum he bought at $3,700 price point. That really got to 2 to 3x to have more capital to come into the system of that's what he plans on doing. Who knows at this point how long this ecosystem will continue to trade sideways, bleed out, and not perform as well as the rest of the market. We may enter a parabolic move in the market as far as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and everything else. And Pulsechain may not front run things this time. It may take its sweet time. I think there's a lot of time on the clock. And there's a lot of things that are happening right now between other tokens that are bonding, like the SolidX index tokens. You see Hexfire going up. You see a lot of the tokens out there where people are interested in creating the Hart's Law scenario and applying it you're starting to see them move, and that Hart's law come to play and be true. So it's interesting at what point we're at. We're still like super early. So these opportunities to buy like EHEX, to buy Pulse X at this low below SAC price, to get into FireX with the low liquidity that it has, bonded so heavily with SolidX and the tokens that have done well so far since their launches earlier in April. It's still early to get into a lot of things. And I don't know. I just see every spike in every token, people are taking profits to make money. And this is the true market is developing, right? People trade in markets. They trade heavily. And in order for people to stop trading, they have to feel absolute FOMO, like they need to stop trading or they're going to miss the boat. So what is going to create that and reduce sell pressure? A lot of positive news versus what's happening now. The SEC has this chain in like complete suspense, in a chokehold. And if we don't get, and here's the big problem that we might face. If there's not a positive outcome with Richard Hart taking on the SEC with his 11 lawyers, if there's not a positive outcome because of this, it could destroy the price of Pulsechain and we miss this bull run. So this is a very risky thing that Richard's doing to take them on, to try and beat them. And it's going to drag out a long time. But ultimately, in the end, if you're a long-term holder and he loses, and let's say this develops 2, 3, 4 years down the road, it's going to hurt it. And I think until that point, it's going to be hard to move a whole lot. You know, our expectations of 10,000x, 100x, 50x, I've lowered that bar where I'm like, we're going to have to be happy with a 3 to 5x. 10x may happen, but it ain't going to last longer than a day or so. Because a lot of people want to exit out. And that's kind of where it's at. It doesn't mean there's opportunity. There's a lot of money to be made on Pulsechain right now. A lot of early investments. But as far as holding the core tokens, it's not looking too bullish. The sentiment's not there where I feel like, what is going to flip the switch to go full FOMO bullish sentiment versus this uncertainty right now and doubt and fear? What is going to flip the switch there? The SAC funds, good luck. You're going to have a whole lot more money than you have, because that buy pressure is going to create a lot of sell pressure. And we may just break even at SAC prices for both Pulse and Pulse X. Now, the burning's happening with Pulse X on a large scale, but we're, 1 to 2 years away from it being a significant burn that impacts the price. Right now, it looks pretty, but it ain't acting pretty. So I'm just confused right now on my speculation and my price points. How long do I want to hold? Do I want to keep trading? I'm trading in and out right now. I don't have a stable mindset when it comes to Pulsechain. Something's going to happen soon, though. We're going to either have zero confidence or we're going to be like, whoa, I don't got enough, and that's going to happen soon here. So stay tuned. I'm with you on the emotional roller coaster. Trust me. I've lost a lot of money. I've earned back money. I've lost it, gained it back. I've traded out, sent money to the bank, accumulated. I'm doing it all right now. It's very frustrating because during a bull market, all you want to do is get rich. You want to experience that. I mean, experienced that before and it's really nice, but this time it's like, is that going to happen? Am I going to miss the bull market being on Pulsechain holding these assets? Or am I going to experience it on a whole nother level? don't know, man. Don't forget to pound the like button. That's just me venting. Things played out how I saw it. And I think the next couple months are going to paint the picture on what's going to happen for the rest of the year. And kind of is what it is. Till next time, we'll do it again. Yeah, dog.